I want to do something now called the Hero's Message. I want to talk about something that's very important to me, and I've noticed is very important to those that go to college. We'll say there's been a big news story in the last 2 to 3 years, and I want to talk about it right now. I want to discuss something that looks like to me a hostile attack on these 3 letters. And these 3 letters is DEI. And what I'm talking about diversity, equality, and inclusion. Some people have expressed that they don't like it. And they've been successful in some places, not everywhere. They've either dismantled programs that represented DEI or they got rid of it altogether. I say that there's nothing more wonderful than DEI when you know what it's about, because I think some of these people don't know what it means even. It's very unfortunate. And I know one of their arguments is their freedom of speech, saying, oh, it's bad for the school, it's reverse racism, and I can say what I want. Well, I mean, you have your freedom of speech for the people that don't like DEI, the people that are against that. But I'm going to use my freedom of speech on this show to say that DEI is amazing. It's what makes the world what it is. Quite frankly, the people that are against DEI, I believe there's something really wrong with you. Quite frankly, I have no respect for you. Because what you're doing is not educational. Because that's one of your other arguments, is that this is going to advance the educational scene, if you will. What you're doing is not that. I think what you're doing is really evil. DEI was a pathway for all of us to come together. And when I mean come together, I do mean all of us. It wasn't just for people of color. It was for people like me. And it's something that I cared about. And there is someone else I want to talk about who believed in the power of DEI. His name was Branch Rickey. Let me tell you about Branch Rickey. He was a professional sports agent throughout the 1930s and 1940s. There was one athlete that he represented. That man was Jackie Robertson. And Branch Rickey, he saw the racism around him. He did not let that defeat him. In fact, he fought even harder. He had to go for a lot of legal loopholes, lots of debates, arguments, convincing people that it's wrong to keep people out from living because it was racist. Because segregation was big in the early part of the 1900s. And quite frankly, those people, they had the power to keep Jackie Robinson from playing baseball back in this time. And yes, Branch Rickey, he was successful. And MLB, what it is, the people that talked to Branch Rickey, they listened. They had to be educated. They had to understand that keeping Jackie Robinson from playing baseball, what their rationale was wrong. They learned, and then they lifted the gate for him. They lifted the gate for him, for other black athletes to play in for the centuries to come, and it's going to be that way always. What they're saying is kind of that they're using code to get their message across. They're saying that certain people are better and some people aren't worthy, and then the unworthy people, they got to go some way, somehow. That's kind of the under-the-table argument that the anti-DEI people are making. And we're taking steps to kick people out, and I'm not cool with that. And for anyone who needs to hear, people that are upset by this, that believe in DEI as well, you should be upset. You have every right to feel like you're being disrespected, because that's exactly what I believe. That's just my freedom of speech. I have it as well. I'm just saying that's what's going on with these people that are taking these signs down, dismantling the programs. Whoever needs to hear it, if you are a white person, there's nothing wrong with you. If you're a person of color, there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. That means if you are an American, there's nothing wrong with you. You are from Mexico, nothing wrong with you. Canada, United Kingdom, South Africa, Brazil, all the way to Hong Kong to Amsterdam. There's nothing wrong with you. You don't deserve to feel that pain. And I'm here to help. I'm here to help anyway, because I fight for those people. I don't like it when good people, they suffer through bad things they don't deserve to go through. So I'm here to tell you. You know what? They take the signs down. They didn't take down my heart. They didn't take down your passion. They can never take that away from us. The people that don't like, they're going to continue to dislike. They did it in the previous century. Those people are going to exist in the next century. That's unfortunate. They're always going to exist. They're going to punch low. We're going to climb high. That's exactly what I want to tell you guys today. You know what? I have a challenge for Major League Baseball. They lifted the gates for Jackie Robertson all those years ago, and knowing what they're seeing with DEI and that being taken away on college campuses, I think they should step up and hold these schools accountable. And not just Major League Baseball. I'm looking at NFL, NBA, WNBA, NHL, and MLS. I believe that they should take an ultimatum to these schools that are damaging and eradicating DEI programs. Schools, anyone that took down DEI programs, they need to put them back up. There needs to be a plan to return that the way it is, bigger and better than ever. They have until September to do that. And if they don't do that, they will not draft any of their players to their schools. And you can look up the schools that are doing this. I'm not naming names. But yes, these sports leagues, I would like to see these schools be held accountable. And because a lot of these schools get recognition when their players get drafted. Man, if they couldn't get drafted, you know what? It'd be a big punishment to them. Because then the good players that do believe, and they don't have to feel like they have to keep quiet, they can go to another school and do what they do best. These schools, you know what? If you can't afford DEI programs, you can't afford a scoreboard. Plain and simple. It's unacceptable. And quite frankly, sports leagues, they have a rule where this isn't acceptable. That's one of the things. Zero tolerance. I believe any school that did this, any school that took down DEI programs, that's a violation of the sports league rules. I just know it is. And quite frankly, I challenge these leagues to give them an ultimatum. They need to learn that when you take down the signs that support all of us, you open the door for racism and bigotry once again. And you know what? Make it tough for them to even be. You can sign undrafted as well, but make that tough as well. Like because it could be very possible these people are racist. They're learning racist ideology. They could do that. They could come to the league and do the same thing, like they did to get the signs taken down on colleges to begin with. The door is open for that unless you guys do something about it. It's very important that you do, actually.